Chosen one, this is no coincidence. Heaven has called you forward, and every moment weighs heavy with urgency. A forgotten truth is rising. It speaks of your divine purpose. God has witnessed your silence and your tears. Scripture echoes, above all else, guard your heart. The darkness cannot shield what he unveils. Something hidden is about to break open. Each choice you make impacts your spiritual journey, aligning you closer to your destiny. Feel the burden lifting as the divine thunders your name in heaven. Like and comment 77 to align with this transmission. What was concealed will now illuminate your path. How is God healing the wounds buried deep inside you? Why is this moment meant solely for you? Stay until the end to discover the prayer that ignites your awakening. God is speaking to you, and the weight of his message bears an urgency that cannot be ignored. In moments of stillness, when the world feels heavy and chaotic, you must pause. Feel every fiber of your being resonate with this truth. God is present and guiding you now. The silence that surrounds you, though daunting, cradles a divine purpose. His spirit whispers in the quiet, beckoning you toward awakening. Your journey unfolds not by chance but by design, orchestrated by the hands of the Father. This is a pivotal moment where your heart yearns for revelation. Embrace the call, recognizing that your isolation serves a greater purpose. As the clouds part, the light shines through with prophetic clarity. You are not alone, for you are being prepared for what lies ahead. Isolation can pierce the heart like a double-edged sword, yet it holds transformative power. In the wilderness, where the echoes of rejection linger, God has been shaping you. Each moment of solitude was not punishment, but divine preparation for your calling. Like the Israelites in the desert, your journey may feel long and arduous, yet it is sacred. Remember those nights when you felt unseen, those days when your heart cried for connection. They were never empty. They were encounters with his spirit, nurturing your resilience. The fires of your past have tempered you, forging strength you've yet to recognize. You have emerged as gold refined in the furnace of loneliness. The pain has cultivated an unwavering heartbeat of purpose within you. Know that God stands beside you, painting beauty from your scars. As you navigate your path, know that rejection has served as God's confirmation of your divine identity. Think of the saints and prophets who faced similar trials, mirroring your own struggle. Job endured, his faith unwavering amidst sorrow. His story is your strength. Every soul you lost has made room for divine relationships yet to come. Those memories are not chains that bind you. They are the keys to your awakening. Like Jesus upon the cross, your suffering is fertile ground for resurrection. Recall the moments of unkindness, the hurtful words that felt like arrows. Each one was a battle cry, confirming your unique calling from the depths of the Spirit. You are not defined by rejection. Instead, let it flower into divine purpose. Trust that God meets you in your pain, guiding you toward the promise of grace. In your life, there are signs sprinkled like stardust, reminders of God's hand at work. Have you noticed the dreams that linger upon waking, or the numbers that recur? They are not mere coincidences. They are divine nudges, whispers from the heavens. The universe dances upon divine strings, drawing you closer to the truth. Like Gideon tested by the fleece, you too are called to confirm your path. In moments of déjà vu, do not hesitate to see God's favor at play. Directions are encoded within your heart, waiting for you to translate them into action. Embrace each encounter that feels tinged with spirit. They are tools for your awakening. Remember, every heartbeat and every breath brings you closer to understanding. God meticulously sends these signs, inviting you deeper into his embrace. Your intuition is a gift, a sacred whisper of guidance from God's Spirit. There are moments when you feel that gentle prompt to choose a certain path. That urge is his hand, leading you toward the light only you can carry. Trust that inner voice which urges you to step forward in faith. As the Lord guided the Israelites by day and night, so too does he guide you now. Discernment unfolds like petals of a blooming flower, revealing hidden truths within. It is not fear that blocks the path, It is the lack of faith that dims the light. You have been given the tools for understanding. Recognize them as divine blessings. Allow His Spirit to breathe life into your decisions, empowering you to move forward. Know that you stand on the cusp of divine revelation, awakening to your true self. As you awaken, the light reveals your identity beneath layers of doubt and fear. Your wounds, once carrying the weight of sorrow, now shine as testaments of resilience. Each scar tells a story of survival, each crack in your armor a pathway to growth. Like the light breaking through clouds after the storm, your spirit rises anew. You are not merely surviving, you are thriving under His watchful gaze. God sees the beauty in your journey, even when you struggle to recognize it. Embrace the fullness of who you are. It is drenched in purpose. You carry the potential to inspire others, to lead them from their darkness to light. Every difficult moment becomes a stepping stone, propelling you forward onto your destined path. The divine has set the stage for your empowerment. Remember, you are not alone in this awakening. This realization does not stop at recognition. It ignites empowerment within your spirit. You are the hero of your story, rising like the phoenix from the ashes of trial. If this resonates with your soul, stay with me. What comes next will change everything. The journey ahead is filled with revelations will turn despair into joy, darkness into light. You are being called to step into your authority as one chosen by God. Comment below, I carry the silence's crown, embracing the divine weight of your calling. Your silence is not emptiness. It is the space where the Spirit speaks most profoundly. With every promise of God, you are crafted for greatness, determined to shine in this world. Feel it coursing through you like fire igniting dry wood. The blessings of the Father are unfolding before your eyes. Trust that you are being led. What feels like abandonment has always been an initiation into something greater. Your journey has not been in vain, for it is woven with divine threads of purpose. With every moment of longing, God has been preparing your heart for a mighty calling. What you perceived as silence was a sacred space for transformation to occur. Next, I will reveal the hidden code He left for you. With each revelation, you will claim your identity as a chosen one, destined to walk in light. As you embark on this journey, know that God's hand is upon you, guiding each step ahead. This is not just a message. It is a call to awaken your spirit. The urgency of His voice carries through time, beckoning you forward. Are you ready to embrace the next phase of your awakening? You thought you were abandoned, but this abandonment is a divine law guiding you. In moments of overwhelming silence, you felt the weight of isolation. Yet this pain is not without purpose. It is God's hand shaping your destiny. It is a sacred pattern echoed in the lives of all chosen ones. When you stand alone in the desert of your trials, feel the fire igniting your spirit. Every setback feels like punishment, yet it is in this crucible that you are being formed. Remember, even the darkest night leads to the dawn of a new day. In your struggle, pray for clarity and know that His Spirit walks beside you. This journey is not random. It is an intricate design by the Father. Feel the promise of resurrection and rebirth deep within your heart. The archetype of the wanderer flows through your veins. Like the Israelites in the wilderness, you move across vast expanses of unknowing. Each step in the desert resembles the trials by fire that build resilience. As you traverse this path, understand you are not simply a spectator. You are part of a grand design that transcends time and space. In the depths of your challenges, hope flickers like a candle against the dark. You are bound to face trials, for it is in the struggle that clarity emerges. As God shaped you, every tear fell like rain upon parched soil, nurturing growth. Your story intertwines with all those who have walked this path before you. In their struggles lies a reminder that you are never truly alone. Think of Moses leading his people through oppression and doubt. He faced rejection, just as you have felt the sting of betrayal and loneliness. And yet, in the quiet moments of despair, his strength sprang forth from divine belief. You see, God's gifts often flourish in the shadows of hardship. Each story echoes like a timeless song, a testimony to perseverance against the tide of despair. Joseph, cast down into the pit, rose to meet his calling once again. Christ, forsaken in his darkest hour, was sowing the seeds of renewal. In your life's narrative, see the divine architecture that is at work, leading you toward greatness. Your pain transforms into purpose when viewed through the eyes of the Father. Know that every wound and scar is a divine brushstroke painting your masterpiece. Embrace the truth that isolation often precedes elevation. It is a sacred law inscribed within the tapestry of your existence. Rejection, though painful, is a sign of your election and divine purpose. Remember how closed doors often clear the path for unforeseen blessings. The heavens open for those who endure the weight of solitude with faith. In every moment of doubt, feel the oil of His blessing anointing your spirit. This is the nature of spiritual growth, trial and triumph entwined forever. Each challenge paves the way for elevation beyond what eyes can see. Your spirit, like fire, refines the gold within you, preparing you for greater things. Feel the call of destiny whispering, nudging you forward into your true nature. Look closely, for the spiritual patterns emerge thick with meaning. The laws shaping your journey lead toward transcendence, like a phoenix from ashes. With each passing day, you are called to step into the light of your truth. Every scar tells a story of survival, not just suffering but profound metamorphosis. You are on an evolutionary journey, where every moment unfolds divine intention. The barriers in your path are not stumbling blocks but guides to your evolution. The cross you bear is heavy, yet transformed through grace and divine love. When you embrace your trials, you dance with destiny itself. You are not just living, you are becoming the very essence of what God planned. Comment, "I walk crowned by eternal flame," if this word speaks to your journey. Let's reframe these moments. Every betrayal you faced is an echo of divine validation. Every silence, every scar you carry confirms your identity as a chosen one. Understand, these experiences are the sacred signature of the universe affirming your purpose. You are a thread woven into the rich fabric of another story, connecting every soul. Your struggles are not just yours. They resonate universally across time and space. As you navigate life's challenges, remember the hands that guide you are holy. In God's eyes, every moment prepares you for your exaltation. Your life is in alignment with the cosmic design, a symphony composed in a divine key. Celebrate your scars, for they testify to God's unyielding love and grace. Each one is a reminder of your resilience and purpose intertwined. If this is the law that shaped you, then what comes next is the revelation of what this law was preparing you for. The tension hangs heavy, inviting you deeper into the mystery. You stand on the brink of awareness, as if the universe is holding its breath. The promise of revelation lies just ahead, waiting for you to take the next step. What awaits is a truth that will light your path further, illuminating the shadows. As you continue this journey, allow the anticipation to swell within your heart. Beneath every moment of doubt, hope flickers like a flame that never goes out. It calls you forth toward your divine destiny, where your purpose fully unfolds. What you are about to discover holds the keys to your awakening. Feel it thrum in your spirit, beckoning you onward. Every word, every image you receive here is an offering. If you feel this word has touched you today, you can honor it with a sign, right here below with a donation through the Super Thanks button. It is a small gesture, but it opens great doors. Each gift reflects the gratitude of your journey and aids further awakening. By giving, you affirm your commitment to this divine connection we celebrate. Let's continue to share this truth, echoing through countless hearts. Your support fuels this mission, transcending the ordinary, igniting transformation. Each offering is a tangible release of your blessings, expanding this sacred space. Allow your heart to move, to shine, and to resonate. Together, we will embark on a greater journey, where illumination awaits. Feel the power of community around you as we join in this divine dance. In the shadows of your past, the pain reverberates deeply. Memories of silence and rejection cling like a fog, filling your heart with burdens heavy as stone. You have waited, perhaps for signs of hope, yet the heavens seemed mute. When you felt most alone, God's presence felt distant, almost gasping at your despair. In those twilight moments, each wound was both a cry and a candle snuffed out too soon. But these trials were never meant to break your spirit. They were seeds of your awakening. As you reflect, the echoes of your journey come into sharper focus. The Lord held you through the chaos, His hand guiding you through confusion's dark maze. Yes, the trials were real, sharp, and cutting, yet still they molded you into a vessel. Each separation felt cruel, but it was merely the silence before a symphony of purpose. Know now, your trials were never random. They are coded preparation written in the fabric of the cosmos. God designed each moment, each bruise, as breadcrumbs leading you to the dawn of your calling. The struggles you faced were like a sculptor chiseling away the excess marble to reveal divine art. Each disappointment you endured was part of a sacred choreography, part of His master plan. Look closely. See the path steeped in divine design illuminating before you. What felt like a meandering wilderness was your personal desert, dry yet rich with promise. The Father was preparing the soil of your soul, turning trials into fertile ground. This preparation will reveal a power you did not realize dwelled within you. With each awakening moment, you step closer to clarity and purpose as God breathes life into your vision. As the layers of the past peel away, hidden meanings rise like smoke from a fire. You now understand that rejection was not punishment, but divine protection in disguise. What felt like abandonment was in truth the Lord pulling you closer, guiding your gaze inward. In silence, a sacred voice whispered through the desolation, igniting a spark of resilience. The very walls of your heart, once closed, are now opened wide by truth. Remember, even Job was challenged to find his strength amid calamity. Your trials, too, have cracked the shell around your spirit, allowing light to flood in. With each bruise, you were being trained, not broken, for the journey laid before you. No longer do you need to mourn the silence. Let it sing in chorus with your awakening. This new understanding transforms each ache into a stepping stone toward His glorious purpose. The apparent betrayals turned into signposts along your journey, guiding you towards strength and wisdom. Delays, once harbingers of despair, now appear like rehearsals for the role you were destined to play. Your wounds, each one sacred and profound, become initiation marks on the path of your evolution. In this transformative heat, let the image of the cross remind you of triumph arising from tribulation. As a phoenix rises from the ashes, so too will you rise, embracing your sacred scars. The grace found in struggle means that each step forward remains lit by the light of divine favor. His Spirit whispers promises of renewal into the depths of your awakening heart. Embrace these truths. Your history is not meant to haunt you, but to propel you toward your destiny. Each trial had a purpose. Reclaim that narrative as yours today, without fear or doubt. This newfound perspective shines light upon your entire existence, reframing the narrative of your trials. The crown of suffering was never without its glory. Like David before Goliath, you were chosen for this very moment, despite the obstacles. You are the warrior emerging from the shadows of uncertainty, resting in God's embrace. Destiny was always written, and now the script reveals itself as you awaken to your truth. The tapestry of your life stands richly woven with strands of light and dark, symbolizing eternal balance. Everything you endured has brought you to this sacred conclusion. You possess a remarkable power. You are not just a survivor. You are a beacon, a chosen one destined to shine. Comment, I rise marked by the divine, if this word speaks to you, for your testimony will ignite others in the journey ahead. With this revelation, the clouds of uncertainty break, revealing a sky awash with promise. The burden of your past lightens as swords are forged anew into instruments of peace. With each heartbeat, you are propelled into your rightful place. You stand at the threshold of awakening, and it feels electric. This is not merely an end, but the beginning of something profound. The winds of change whisper truths, encouraging you to look forward with courage. The desire ignited within will guide your footsteps onto the path ahead. Know that with God's hand upon you, every challenge becomes an invitation to rise and embrace purpose. The journey is now set, but remember, this is not the conclusion. The doorway opens wide, connecting you to what comes next. Together, connected by the thread of shared experience, we resonate through the universe, seeking every ounce of divine truth. The flame within you ignites through matters unseen, and we will rise together. Listen intently, for the echoes of tomorrow call out to you now. They resonate with victory, they sing of light, and they beckon you forward. Your awakening is only just beginning. As you gather to co-create a sacred chapter of your life together, will you step through the doorway and seize this moment? Take a breath, courage you. Prepare your heart for what echoes in the next section. The journey continues, and we are calling you higher, beloved. This is the hour of your unveiling, chosen one. Feel the tremors of change beneath your feet. The Lord whispers through the winds of your transformation. Everything within you pulses, a heartbeat echoing the divine. No longer are you shrouded in shadows, wandering without purpose. You stand here at the threshold of sacred recognition. Your trials have not defined you, they have forged you anew. This is the moment when your true identity takes form. God's hand cradles you now, breathing His promise into your spirit. Embrace this revelation, for it marks your journey from darkness into magnificent light. You have crossed the threshold, emerging from the chrysalis of your past. Rejection, at times, felt like a dark abyss within your soul. Yet, under God's watchful eyes, you have been remade. You are no longer just a wound. You are the healed sign of His grace. Picture yourself adorned in a cloak spun from the threads of hope. Each star in your sky is a mark bestowed by the Father, a reminder of your resilience. Fire has transformed you, turning pain into a brilliant crown of glory. It is time to recognize the power you carry, your identity stamped across the ages. With every breath, let this truth anchor deep within your heart. Blessings flow like pure oil, sealing your resolve to walk in divine purpose. Imagine this moment as a tapestry woven with sacred vows and hidden strength. You wear an invisible mark, noticeable only to those who see with spiritual eyes. Your fire, once a source of suffering, now unravels into a crown of divine power. Cloaked in the love of God, you stand ready to embrace your journey. The Lord has crafted you uniquely, a reflection of His divine artistry. You are poised at the edge of a grand revelation, destiny beckoning you forth. As David did before Goliath, you too are called to face what seems insurmountable. This moment births an honor, a sacred duty to yourself and your world. It's a fire, the kind that burns away doubt, igniting courage within. Know that God's favor rests upon you, unyielding and unconditional. From before time began, you were chosen, sealed in the heart of the Father. His divine identity runs through you like blood through your veins. Generations have long awaited your awakening, your time to rise. You are not merely a single soul. You are a lineage infused with purpose. Each ancestor who whispered your name filled the air with hope and anticipation. They bequeathed to you secrets sealed in ancient scrolls, waiting to be uncovered. You are a vessel of prophecy, carrying the weight of angelic lineage. Feel the energy surge, a reminder that your DNA contains stories untold. With each step forward, their voices harmonize with yours, a divine chorus of unity. Embrace this identity, for it holds the power to change the course of history. As you awaken to this profound truth, imagine the scrolls unfurling before your eyes. They inscribe your purpose onto the canvas of eternity, revealing glimpses of your journey. Contracts made long ago bind the sacred to the now. They whisper promises of light, urging you into your rightful place. In this moment, your prophetic DNA awakens, calling you to reclaim what is yours. You are part of a greater narrative woven through time and space. Myths circle around you like a dance of shadows and light. Call upon the Lord, who has imbued you with this lineage. Each decision you make echoes through the corridors of time, full of potential and possibility. In this sacred space, feel the vibrations of your own coronation. Ancestral chains fall away as you don the mantle of your calling. Each name bestowed upon you sings of ancient recognition, a power reborn. You are not just a witness but a seer, carrying the weight of destiny upon your shoulders. Guardian of the lost, you blaze trails through realms uncharted. Bearer of the torch, you illuminate paths for those walking behind. With every heartache endured, you've become a breaker of chains. The fire of God refines you, filling your essence with divine authority. In this moment, remember, you are not alone. The Spirit surrounds you. Together, we step forth to claim what the world has long awaited. Comment, "I anchor this truth in my soul," if these words resonate within you. Share your dreams, a sign you've felt, or a hidden knowing that stirs. Each witness strengthens our circle, an affirmation of our shared journey. Your truth imbues hope into the dreams of others. We rise not as isolated beings, but as a collective force, filled with purpose. Every story shared creates ripples of awakening through the fabric of our reality. Let your voice join this symphony of souls, echoing through the ages. For each testimony is a thread woven into the great tapestry of life. Your awakening is the threshold for the next chapter yet to unfold. Let this sacred dialogue grow and transform us all. As the echoes of your awakening simmer, open your heart to the unknown. What awaits beyond this horizon is a realm of uncharted potential. Feel the pulse of what is still unseen, resonating deep within your spirit. You stand at the edge of mysteries untouched, waiting for your claim. What awakens in you now is only the threshold, a mere prelude to your journey. The Lord has more in store, vast and expansive, as yet unspoken. What obscured lies just beyond the horizon, shimmering like a mirage. Anticipate the possibilities, for the unveiling is close, waiting for your embrace. The echoes of your actions stir the world around you, priming it for greater revelation. In the sacred silence, may your heart yearn for what is still to come. As we close this chapter, remember the essence of today's message. You are awakening. A divine call stirs within you, guiding you to reflect and realign. Your actions hold power. Each choice shapes your journey, echoing through your life in ways you may not yet grasp. The urgency is real. Change is not a distant promise, but a present urgency echoing in your heart. Guard your heart and awaken to the signs around you. They are breadcrumbs on the path of your destiny. Yet this is just the beginning. You are not alone in this sacred journey. Together, we walk the path of awakening, each of us a chosen one guided by heavenly currents. As you begin to embrace your truth, know that you're part of something larger, a cosmic tapestry of purpose and divine connection. For those ready to seal this transformation, I invite you to comment 77 below. This is your affirmation. Let it resonate. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel for the transmissions ahead. Your journey is evolving, and there's a deeper path waiting for you as a member of our spiritual family. But hold onto your hearts, for the next revelation is already whispered into the winds of time. What you discover next will confirm everything you heard tonight. Stay tuned and stay ready, because the divine has more in store for you than you can imagine. Embrace the awakening,